And here we are, Friday evening, well, 5:45. This one realized that little sis is going out without her. Yeah, and that was, not okay. So she came to me. She was complaining that she wanted to go with little sis. So here we are. I had to take her out. If little sis doesn't want her, I have to have her. Yeah. I was hoping to wait for at least until 7 p.m. So for an hour. But yeah, here we are. But it's actually a nice day. Currently it's 24 degrees Celsius. So no perfect temperature. Oh yeah. In the morning, once again, she didn't want to eat the breakfast. She ate the dentist. But later she ate everything. And apparently little sis told me she got several treats. Yeah, the kids were just, let's say, doing a little bit of vandalism, and then they noticed me watching them and they quickly stopped. Oh yeah, firefighters just passed by. An update to the situation in Haloze. So apparently, what is going on? Okay. Well, in Comenda actually. So the latest. No, it was Haloze. Yeah, it was Haloze. So we have more than 150 buildings needed emergency roofing. No, basically plastic sheeting put on by the firefighters and or the civil defense. So yeah, and yeah, let's say the visuals, videos and photos taken by the drones are quite devastating, severe. You can see, okay, one roof looks, pretty okay. The neighboring house has no roof, and then one okay roof, and then one has like a hole of like 3 square meters. And in some cases, not only the tiles were, blown away, but also the wooden structure itself was destroyed. Chucky, Lizzie? Chucky? Nope. I saw something shiny and metal on the ground and round. Oh, interesting. The shop is, food place is temporarily closed due to renovation, which is very interesting that they choose this time due to the fact And that today FIFA World Cup is starting. And usually, you know, quite a lot of these bars and similar establishments are fully prepared to take in as much customers as they can. You know, a lot of them also bought or rented large screen TVs, projectors and so forth to bring in mainly male clientele. Oh, yeah. But today we are actually, you know, we are giving our positive thoughts, offering our prayers, keeping crossed fingers and everything that we can, because Azi Lizi, počakaj da gre gospa mimo. Yeah, we had to wait for the lady to pass. Yeah, so Nar, her best friend, is having an operation today, unfortunately. I don't know if he has already, or that he was already operated on, but yeah, today, last Saturday, I was informed that they went to the vet to check him out because they have seen some signs that were bothering them. Basically, when, you know, he would go pee normally with the full bladder, but then he had like an itch, you know, when he wanted to mark, and he would then Jackie, počasi. Olha, gleda, muca je šla gor. Eko. Reč, to ni ta prava muca, če nalaufa stran. Reč, to ni nobena Ja. So yeah, oh yeah, and the guy has a cat on a leash, and the cat jumped on his shoulders to get away from Liza. Liza said, no fun. The cat is no fun. She doesn't want to run away from me so that I could chase her. So yeah, back to Nar. So, you know, he would pee regularly, normally. Oh, something shiny. Lizzie! And round 1 cent. Yesterday I found like 13 cents in 1 and 2 euro cent coins. Okay, let's go back. He would pee normally, but when basically in the later part of the walk, when he would try to mark, you know, territory not actually needed to pee, he would try to pee like, you know, a female dog, you know, what would be crouching position, but nothing would come out. And, you know, he had basically, like, they believe that he had the feeling that he still has something in his bladder, but nothing came out. You know, and in the end he was trying to pee, but nothing, and he couldn't. So they went last week for you know, to the vet for an exam, and the vet said he found some changes, let's call it like that. What kind of changes, I know they will know later, on his prostate, and also on his testicles. So yeah, hopefully so the plan was to remove everything that is causing concern to the vet, and then they will see what will be going on, what will happen later. Yeah, I said okay, all the best to Nar, and I said we will not come, so tomorrow and on Sunday, around the apartment building, to meet him as usual. Liza wanted to meet him already this morning, so because he will be, of course, as Liza was after her surgery, in a lot of pain, drugged up, and of course not being able to move freely due to the stitches. And as usually that they both like jump, pull, and sometimes want to run, fight, well, especially this one. So yeah, I said okay, we will not risk it this week, but hopefully next weekend. So yeah, that's it from us for today.